What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back with some more Elder Scrolls Legends, and today we are going to play some Dragon Dagoth. Haven't played this deck since the very first time I tried it. Still think it's a decent deck. I also still think the pure Archer version is probably better. But who am I to complain here, man? You know? I haven't really played enough 3-color decks on the channel. I'm trying to continue pushing towards playing more 3-color decks. I don't know if you guys really care or not, but I care. Let's see what we're playing against here. Tribunal. I'm sure we are in for a completely super fun... Wow, triple unique. Super fun, interesting, not at all boring control slugfest matchup. I'm sure that's what we're in for. I think it was my first time drawing 3 uniques in my opening hand. That was pretty cool.
For the black hand.
If you are running Ghosty Lookout in this deck, it's cool. That's the reason. Sometimes that's my reason.
For the black hand.
That's gonna get hit with a firebolt. Unless he didn't draw one. Yeah. Dark Guardian. I guess he got sick of getting poked.
For the black hand.
So we drew a lot of like.
Behold the light of the Tribunal.
Was that ramp for him? Yeah, he gets to ramp now. Lightning bolt. We'll just get rid of that. We can go sheer point next turn. I don't think we have many interesting sheer point targets. I would much rather do that.
I lurk in the shadows, waiting. I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
That was wild. I don't think this is quite enough for him to bother ice storming, especially when that is on the table. Let's just do that for now. We'll Wildfire Dragon that thing next turn. After going face, of course.
You will submit to our gods.
We really haven't burned through that much of his removal just yet. We can play that though, because the odds of him playing many, if any, 1-health creatures are very low. Okay.
It's not enough to watch.
Draw a card. Gotta start splitting lanes because of Dawn's Wrath. But I feel like we're gonna be here for a while, guys.
We'll have to settle this the hard way. We must hold the gate.
Okay. Anytime you can make Tribunal use 2 cards to answer your 1, though, you've done something right. Probably see a Jav on this.
Let me kill for you.
Also, having Tazcat in hand is very nice. It gives us something to try and push towards.
Behold the light of the Tribunal.
That's gonna give him some health. No ramping, though.
Pain and ecstasy.
The forest is my cloak.
Just that for now. We're gonna continue saving resources.
You will
Ice Storm this turn.
Your storm is no match
Oh,
for
Oda.
mine.
Okay. Do your thing, boo-boo. I don't Tazcat this turn, do I? I think I probably don't. Start pushing. Drop that down there. We could potentially make him burn a Dawn's Wrath on one creature with this.
A little distraction might prove useful.
Okay.
Three gods. One true justice never sleeps.
Okay. That's not great. It's just a matter of if I want to go double guard in the left. Let's do this.
This is but a dream waiting over and over.
Okay.
A little distraction might prove useful.
Double Cloud Rest is certainly good for him. Curious he didn't trade that in. He could have kept us alive.
That was a mistake.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Careful there, friend.
Okay.
You can't escape the righteous.
Your storm is no match for mine.
I'm gonna leave his up. Just because I'm pretty sure he's gonna do something to kill our Oda. I'm just trying to make sure I have an answer ready.
Yo, Marshal!
Oh, that's real good. That's an answer.
I will keep Sotha Sill's people alive.
Go ahead, keep him alive, bro. I don't care about that, man. I don't.
Yo, Marshal!
The forest is my cloak.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's not enough.
How much draw do I need?
These days. It's not enough to watch your back these days.
That seems like enough draw. And we have our nuke ready to go.
Repel the Outlanders. You'll regret your heresies. I bring the Tribunal's justice.
Yo, Marshal!
By Stone's iron shield.
Play this here.
By Stone's iron shield.
We're gonna split up all of our threads. He's got 3 cards to answer us with, but we have the nuke still.
Nicely done.
Heretics must be punished.
The 9 inspire us.
Huh, very good.
A fine battle.
We beat the
What you
slugfest.
got?
We managed to burn them out of resources with a dragon deck. I'll take that, man. Alrighty, let's get another one. Like I said, I think the deck is decent. It's just, I don't know if it's better than the Archer version. But cards like Lightning Bolt and Ghost Sea Lookout did come through this time. But would they have been better with just a consistent deck anyway? But I think part of the thing is playing against Tribunal, playing 75 card deck versus 75 card deck, kind of puts you on an even playing field in terms of not having to worry about fatigue as much. I don't think this probably has a great matchup against Tribunal. That first game was probably an outlier, but let's find out here because we get to have a second matchup against them. Let's put it all back. We are going to be conservative with our ring. I don't think we really have the juice to try and aggro this guy down. It's a decent looking hand. It's nothing if not smooth. Okay, pass on 1 and 2 means more than likely control.
Like someone who fights back.
So, let's bait out the first firebolt here. Like clockwork. I know I said conservative, but Serpentine Stalker is not a super high value card. So if we can bait out a Lightning Bolt this early, it's keeping other more important things alive. Or a Mummify, I guess. Whatevs. Frostscale! I haven't seen you in quite a long time, I think. I have no dragons to summon. But let's just drop blades anyway.
These days.
This guy's probably going to eat a bolt or a reverb. Hitting Frostscale is not too bad.
They won't get a drop on me.
If I fall, the Hist will reclaim me.
Got a whole lot of mummies to work with. Got another Ascended Sleeper. We won't be proccing that for quite a while. Reverb? Fine. I mean, it's not great. We're not doing super well here, but... We have double bolt, which is potential burst damage. We just have to get him down to 8 health, which not an easy task. And we haven't really eaten up most of the hard removal yet.
Save you.
And he got Nahagleaf. Okay.
This is but a dream waking over and over.
Yeah, this one's probably a loss. We don't have really much that we drew very well, and we haven't burned through. Normally by this time, I want to have used up at least 1 or 2 of their lightning bolts and 1 or 2 of their javelins.
Perhaps we can
We have
help
done
one
neither.
another.
I smell
And here
the
comes the
stench
Telvoss.
of the living.
Which is usually where we're going to have to burn a lightning bolt.
Is someone out there?
Have you come to submit or come to
This is one of those really good cards. This is where we're going to probably burn up the first javelin, if I had to guess. If he has hard removal, it's coming.
You must be cleansed. Sorry it had to come to this.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
If I fall, the Hist
Even better.
will reclaim me.
Kind of getting aggroed down a little bit, though.
Chaos take you.
We'll see how they like someone who fights
I think we're becoming the slow deck. Not really slow, we're just kind of super defensive at the moment.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
To be expected. We have a little less than 1 in 5 chance of a prophecy. And it would have been a prophecy, so good call on our opponent's part. And finally try and answer this Sparrow Stalker. Alright, there's the first bolt. First bolt, right? Yeah, it's 1 bolt down.
What have we here?
Okay. If he uses, like, Shadow Fen plus trade, he can get past this. Oh, there's bolt 2.
Thanks for a midnight stroll.
Okay.
The forest is my
We're working with something here. We still have such a long way to go to compete, though. 57 cards, 58 cards. I'm only drawing 1 extra card this game.
Perhaps we can help one
He's
another.
got another Telvos ready. That is indeed unfortunate.
Just give me a name.
He could actually start going aggressive here. He doesn't really have to worry about my guys.
Sorry,
He's going to, though.
This.
Am I willing to burn the rest of my cards on this guy? I mean, he already has the ward anyway, so let's say he'll trade. Or use more hard removal, okay. That's 1 Edict, 2 Bolts, 2 Telvos.
There's always a way, and I can always
Laneth is
find
not a good card to see here. I'm assuming that's going to be Marak that he pulled. I just don't want to use my only 2 cards on killing this. I'll pass. That early Nahagleeb was rough. That's what he pulled. Okay. So we're probably going to get hit with a Solitaire Loop. Which is going to be probably too much for us to deal with.
The forest is my cloak.
I'm sure Solitaire is coming my way. Yep. This is going to be just about it for us. We still haven't really drawn any of our synergies. And the synergy we did draw was out of order. Like Blade, just no dragon, stuff like that. Usually places you don't want to be in. This guy could be ending the game right now. But he's operating through the fatal flaw of most Tribunal decks where they just don't play. He'll be attacking soon, though, unless he wants to give me a chance to win. Like, this is a part. He's got 17 on the board. He's 5 off of lethal. This is the point where you should start setting up your lethal. And most Tribunal players will just drag this out for like 10 more turns. That's fine. Frost Scale's not helping me out here. Well, I guess it could, but...
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
I'm sure he drew the Hallowed Death Priest to kind of fill my hand up and then answer the biggest threat. But like I said, there's nothing we can really do here anyway.
This should be fascinating.
But our opponent is making the right move by trying to push for lethal right now. he is not falling into the trap that a lot of Tribunal players fall into. Which is why he's going to win this game. That, and he had like 15 cards this turn. Those two things together.
What have we here?
Yeah, that's the game.
A fine battle.
So we went 1-1. 2 Tribunal matchups. I'm sorry that those aren't super exciting, but that's all anyone really plays right now. There's not much creativity on the ladder at the moment, and I can only work with what the ladder gives me, guys. I'm sorry. I try to bring you guys variety, like I was talking about yesterday. But sometimes it just is what it is. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. As always, thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm DragonTamerBlayde, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.